Hey everyone, Ross McCorkle here with another episode of the Depot 180. Aaron Rodgers appeared on a 3-hour episode of the Joe Rogan Experience this week. It was his second media appearance of the offseason and the only one since that Pat McAfee show experience last month. Somehow, in 3+ hours of them talking, football came up exactly 0 times. The only small thing we could potentially glean from the conversation was Rodgers pointing out at one point that he has some people close to him that have cancer. He mentioned some heavy things in his inner circle that are causing him to focus elsewhere this offseason back when he was on the McAfee show. Maybe that could explain some of it. With voluntary OTAs coming up Tuesday, May 27th next week, this is essentially Rodgers' last chance to sign before then. If he doesn't, maybe he could before mandatory minicamp on June 10th. If he doesn't sign by the end of that, it's the dead of the offseason when everybody goes on vacation and falls off the face of the earth. He probably wouldn't sign until shortly before training camp at that point. Perhaps Mike Tomlin's original deadline of training camp was the pertinent detail of this offseason all along. The fact that Rodgers has appeared on Joe Rogan, he was spotted at a concert recently, he was also spotted at the Kentucky Derby. That's a lot of events for somebody that has stuff going on in their personal life. Maybe it's coming to an end. Art Rooney, for what it's worth, doubled down on his timeline saying they will wait a bit longer, though he noted earlier in the offseason they won't wait forever. Will Howard was interviewed on Steelers.com and talked about a number of topics since being drafted. Unfortunately, the prank calls that swept the league among several notable prospects, including Shedeur Sanders, Tyler Warren, Abdul Carter, and others, also affected Howard. He told Missy Matthews that he dealt with a couple prank calls on his long wait until the 6th round. He didn't let that put a damper on his mood, as videos have shown he was quite excited to be drafted to Pittsburgh. He hopped in his pool in full clothes and called Ohio State teammate Jack Sawyer almost right away before soon asking for the Steelers for their playbook. Howard also recently said on Kay Adams' show that Ben Roethlisberger has been like a mentor to him, and he sees that going on moving forward. Howard was on Roethlisberger's podcast, and Ben has spoken highly of Howard multiple times now. It would be great for Roethlisberger to help mentor the next era of Steelers from afar. Let me know how you enjoyed the video on Twitter at Ross_McCorkle, and as always, visit SteelersDepot.com for your latest and greatest Steelers breaking news and analysis.